Welcome to Panels and Borders. I'm Dominic. So the new design for the Discovery Klingons have come out. Well, not really a new design, but they're kind of making it look closer to what it was in previous Trek series. So I haven't really talked much about Star Trek on my channel. Just to give you a bit of a background, Star Trek, the original Star Trek and Next Generation, are two of my favorite science fiction shows of all time. It used to be the original series, but as time went on, the Next Generation and the original series almost kind of blurred together in my mind as one series, or like two separate chapters in the same book. So there's not really one that's I favor more than the other. I both really like them equally. They both my favorite Star Trek shows, and I've been a Star Trek fan for all my life. I don't remember a time there wasn't Star Trek. I grew up watching the original Star Trek and then seeing the movies in the theater, and then Next Generation when that came on TV, and then Deep Space Nine, Voyager, Enterprise, and now Star Trek Discovery. Now, I'm not really a big fan of Star Trek Discovery. I did watch the entire first season in its entirety, and I am going to watch season 2, but like many fans out there, I really did not like the new Klingon design when they revealed it in season 1, and it really turned me off from the show. So just to give a little bit of a quick history of the Klingon design. So here are the Klingons in the original series. This is how they looked. Pretty simplistic uniforms. They obviously didn't have the budget, but some of the elements are still there with the kind of like tan skin and the pointed, almost like bushy pointed eyebrows and the beards, and the gray vest with the dark underneath. So this is like the prototype type 1 Klingons, and the Klingons kind of have evolved over the years in Star Trek. So after the original series ended and the motion picture came out, the next version of the Klingons we've seen was this. They had they didn't have the long hair yet. The Klingons seen here still have short hair. You can see the beards are still there, and you can see it's still the same color pattern uniform, even though the uniform is upgraded. They still have the gray middle part, almost vest-like thing with the dark underneath and the knee-high boots. So it's like they took the original version and upgraded it. See, this change makes artistic sense to do this, because you're improving on a previous design. Now you have the money to do it, and Gene Roddenberry always wanted the Klingons to look like this in the original series, but just did not have the money to make them look this way. This is how he always wanted them to look. So then the next time we see the Klingons is Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock. Now these are the most memorable Klingons of my childhood, because I really this was Star Trek 3 was the first Star Trek movie I seen on the big screen, so it was really a big deal to see the Klingons and stuff. And as you can see, they're a little bit different, a little bit tweaked. The look has been tweaked from the motion picture, but still pretty much the same. Now, instead of the short hair, the Klingons have longer hair, and this would pretty much cement the look of the Klingons for years after this movie. There would be a few minor tweaks after this, but this is pretty much the look that would stand right up until Discovery. And then we get to the Next Generation Klingons, and there's not really much of a difference. The only difference is they kind of put more detailing on the Klingon nose from what you saw in Star Trek Search for Spock. But still, that look, this look is pretty much the same. The uniforms are identical as what they were in the Klingons had in the Search for Spock movie and the motion picture. So the Klingons, pretty much, this is their look. It's all been, fleshed out, ironed out. And perfected. So this is the perfected Klingon look. And in my opinion, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So then Discovery comes out, and we get this. And it is way off the mark. It doesn't look anything. I mean, besides the ridges, it's the uniforms have been totally changed. The ships look totally different. And now they have these elongated heads. They don't have any hair, and they have like blue skin and white skin and all these weird traits, and just really heavy makeup that you almost can't even hear the actors talk. And I really did not like this version of the Klingons at all. I really didn't like it. And so now, but they've kind of walked this back, and they released what the Klingons are going to look like in season 2. So here is a character from season 1, the Klingon girl that was in season 1. So this is what she's going to look like in season 2. So they're going kind of back to what the Klingons traditionally looked like, but still, to me, it's still not really that good. Like, they should have went more. Like, you still all got that you know, overdone makeup on the neck and all that kind of stuff. Like, they could have got rid of that and just, you know, with the long hand, with the long fingernails and stuff like that. Like, it's still too much makeup. Now here's a closer look at the makeup, and still, like, and what happened to the elongated head? Like, they kind of got rid of that. So how are they going to explain that now in season 2? And plus you can see like the extra detailing on chin and neck, which isn't necessary. And I couldn't stand the extra nostrils they gave the Klingons. Like, now they have like 4 nostrils instead of 2. I always thought that looked really stupid. So yeah, I mean, it's better. It looks more like the Klingons the way it should have looked. But now I understand, because of lawsuit reasons, they have to have everything 25% different. But you know, I forgot to mention the J.J. Abrams movies. That's where you saw the Klingons get really changed quite a bit there, and then now they got changed again. But their design was perfected, you know, kind of refined over the years through the original series and through the original movies and then Next Generation and stuff like that, to the point where they had the look of the Klingons, in my opinion, perfected. It wasn't broke. This makes no artistic sense to me, this change, because you're not improving on the design, you're making it worse. And it was a design that was already improved upon and didn't need to be improved upon again. So it's better, but still not what I want to see in the way the Klingons look. So that's my opinion of this new look for the Klingons. Let me know what you think in the comments section, and I will see you at the next one. Thank you to all of my subscribers, and thank you for watching this video. And if you're new to the channel, like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to hit the bell icon for notification when new videos are uploaded.